What if I told you that some of the most successful startups out there were built not with millions in funding, but with almost nothing? No investors, no big bank loans, just smart strategy, relentless execution, and one powerful finance hack that flips the traditional startup playbook on its head. This isn't theory, it's real. And in the next few minutes, I'm going to walk you through exactly how you can grow your startup without taking a single dime from investors. Because guess what? Money isn't your biggest advantage. Control is. Let's say you've got an idea, a real one. You've validated it, maybe even built a prototype, and now it's time to grow. But there's one problem. You don't have cash. And every startup article out there makes it seem like if you don't raise a seed round, you're already behind. But here's the thing no one talks about. Funding can slow you down. The pressure, the dilution, the endless pitching to VCs who say, come back when you've got traction, while you're screaming inside, that's what I need the money for. It's a catch-22. So how do you break out of it? You flip the script. Here's the hack. Instead of chasing investment, you build a startup that funds itself. No, this isn't some vague bootstrap harder advice. This is a system. It's about building what's called a cash flow first business. That means your first goal isn't massive scale or user acquisition at all costs. It's to generate revenue fast. You build something people will pay for immediately, not someday, not when you've hit scale, now. That revenue, it becomes your fuel. You reinvest it, you stay lean. And suddenly, you're not asking investors for permission to grow. You're doing it on your terms. Real example. Grounding the idea. Let me give you a real-world example. There's a founder who built a SaaS tool, simple, niche, targeted. He didn't spend 6 months coding. He mocked it up in a week, launched it in 2. He focused on a very specific pain point, managing freelance clients' deliverables. That's it. Instead of offering it free, he priced it low, $10 a month. No bells, no buzz, just a clean solution to a clear problem. And guess what? People paid. Not millions, not right away, but enough to cover his tools, then his time, and eventually, enough to quit his job, all without funding, all without debt. He grew by doing one thing exceptionally well and letting revenue lead the way. Growing without investment forces clarity. You can't waste 6 figures on fancy offices or bloated marketing campaigns. You have to ask, what really moves the needle? What do customers actually want? What are they willing to pay for? Today, that kind of discipline makes your business stronger. You learn faster, you adapt quicker. And because you own everything, your upside is way bigger if you win. Plus, when you eventually do decide to raise, if you ever do, you're in a position of strength. You're profitable. You have leverage. You're not pitching a dream. You're showing a business that's already working. So how do you do it? Start with a service or product that solves a painful, urgent problem, something specific. Forget trying to boil the ocean. Find one group of people with one problem you know you can solve. Build the simplest version of that solution and put it in front of them, fast. Next, charge from day one. Yes, day one. Free users are nice, but revenue is oxygen. You don't need thousands. You need 10 who pay, then 20, then 50. And suddenly you have a business. From there, it's rinse and reinvest. Don't hire yet. Don't scale yet. Just get profitable. Nail the offer. Understand your customer. Build systems that save you time and let the business pay for its own growth. Here's what no one tells you when you're chasing funding. You're giving away your freedom, your time, your decision-making power, your vision. When you grow with zero investment, every step forward is yours. You control the pace, you control the path, and you never have to worry about burning someone else's money while chasing someone else's metrics. You're building a business with roots, not hype, not debt, not inflated promises, just real value for real people. So if you're feeling like you can't start until you raise, if you've been waiting for permission, let this be your green light, because you can grow your startup with zero investment. You just need a product that solves a real problem, a focus on fast revenue, and the guts to do things differently. That's the hack. And it's more powerful than any funding round. If this gave you clarity, or even a little courage to go your own way, hit like, subscribe, and stick around. Because we're just getting started. And your startup? It doesn't need millions. It needs you, focused and fearless.